Hey all you PKers! How are you? What's up? What's new? I haven't done that line in a while. But anyways, yeah. I got my computer here. As you can see. It has really, honestly, no pull in what I'm going to do today. Because I'm going to show you how to make buttons. Because I just figured that was a good thing to do, since I had actually talked about that I was going to do it in one of my videos. So here goes my computer. Now as you can see, it's a glorious table. So what I'm going to do, I have actually one button maker here that's for the 1-inchers. One button maker here, it's a green one I ordered. That's for the 2 1/4 inchers. And okay, so turns out I only have this one and this one that I'm using. I was going to show you guys the third one, but unfortunately that one's all pieced apart and I'd have to put it back together. So I'm going to actually make a separate video that's going to show me putting that one together, because I already showed how to put this one together, but this one already had the top on it. So, push comes to shove, basically you'll get the general gist of what I'm doing when I show you this. So here's how to do this. I'll start with the 1-inchers. Basically, so I have this turntable here. As you can see, it turns one way, the other way. I have to have these little circles like this, as you can see. Those little circles right there. I have to have, let's see here. I do believe these are the milers for that. I think they might be actually, if not, here. I think they are. Okay, yeah. I have to have these little mylars right here. That's what they're called. That's why I showed it in that one video. By the way, I'll put more keywords on it so you can figure out. I only need one there. You can have more if you want. It all depends upon how much you're making. And the end result is going to actually be something along the lines of this, or you can have whatever graphic you want. And then what you need is you need a back. So one of these. Back. Front, as you can see, they're small. And you're going to need, let's see here. One of these guys. So front, back, it's very, very small. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to buy a 1-inch button maker. That's what this is. Right here. You're going to have to try to cut a circle. That might be a little bit under. That was a bug zapper. We have a bug zapper. You're going to have to try to cut a circle that's about 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 inch, something like that. I'm going to use this circle because it's already pre-cut. And then you're just going to have to do that. And then what you do is you're going to have two things here. You're going to have this one right here that's got the hole, that's got the insert in it, that looks like it's got a deep, deep groove cut in it. And that's not, it's not a bad thing, in fact. That's actually just the grooves for to put these pre-grooved tops on there. But the milers are going to go on top of these. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to put this guy in those grooves, as you can see. I'll show you. See, right here. And you're going to pop that right into there. As you can see, it fills the grooves. If you can see that. I think you can see that. I'm looking at my camera, so that's why I'm questioning it. And then you're going to actually put this thing on top of there, like so. So it's on top of there like that. Then you're going to put the Mylar on top of that. If you can't see it, that's okay. It's see-through. I'm actually going to take these out because I got to recenter this. But basically that's how you do it. And then I have to try to station it so that the Mylar works. So it's going to take a little bit. There we go. I got it. So, and then you're going to flip it this way. And on the second one, this one, see how it has a bigger hole and it's just kind of like a gaping hole that it almost seems like it's a bottomless pit kind of thing. You're going to actually take this part, the flat part of the bottom for the 1-incher, and you're going to actually put that facing up. So, like so. If you can see it. The bottom part, or the sticky part, the pin part, has to be facing down, because otherwise it'll screw things up. So now you're just going to ram this down, make sure it's flush between these things, pop that back up, and then it's going to actually take it and suck it up into there. And then you're going to flip it around like this. As you can see, it sucked it up into there. There's nothing more into there. But that's okay, because that's what's supposed to happen. And then you're going to re-push that back down into there, like that. Make sure it's flush again. And ta-da! You got your button. Honestly, I should have cut these bigger. I didn't realize that they'd be so small. I think these were from the ones that were pre-cut. But you get the point. As long as you cut them about 1 1/4 to, I think 1 1/2 is max, you should be good. It should cover all the edges and stuff. I didn't cover everything, so it actually just folded the metal piece around. As you can see, it didn't work 100%. But that's not a big deal, because this is a test one. I had the other ones where they were folded around completely, as you can see. So, you know, you will get the ones that you can't use or can't sell or whatever. That's fine. That's okay. But I also have this other one that I've been wanting to test out. And that's going to have bigger ones. However, let me get a piece of paper here, just to show you what it looks like. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get up. Okay, so I got some pieces of paper here. I know it's not the most professional. You guys probably wanted to see some glorious, wonderful graphics thing, or you know, something that was printed out or whatever. Honestly, for a test print to show you guys, it doesn't necessarily need to be perfect. I really should, because it would add to the wonderment kind of thing, but it should be fine. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I have a bunch of blank pieces of paper here, and I'm not going to use all of them. I'm probably just going to use only the front of one side. As you can see, this is a button they made in the factory from this guy right here, so it does work. I just haven't tested it myself, so I don't know what it's going to look like or anything like that. But since it is a 2 1/4, what I'm going to need is something bigger. So since I do not have a 2 1/4 or 2 1/2 bit measurement, I have a 3-inch one right here actually. Let's go and unbox that on there. The bottom's frickin' ginormous. Actually, I might as well anyways. I'll do a quick unboxing of this. Okay, well, it's not gonna come out. Okay, so basically this ginormous gargantuan thing, which dwarfs all my other ones. Look at this. That is a 2-incher, that is a 3-incher. It is, well, about an inch or two bigger. And the bottom is seriously bigger. But I suppose it's a 3-inch circle, so you know it needs to be. And if you look at the bottom on this guy, that's your hole on that guy. Look at the bottom of this guy, that's your hole on that guy. And so on and so forth. You get the drift. It makes sense. But yeah, so I'm obviously not going to do a 3-incher because that just doesn't make sense. It's way too much overkill. This is 2 1/4. I need, I'm guessing about a 2 1/2 inch. So what I'm going to do is, I probably should have gotten my mat. So yes, I got this crafting mat from Walmart. I can leave a link in the description. I'm kind of out of breath. But I got it from Walmart and it works wonderful. It's technically meant to be used with Fiskars tools, but it's literally a crafting mat that can be used for anything. It's great, great, great for crafting. In fact, I have cuts on it from just about everything. I've actually used it quite a bit. It's amazing. But yeah, I'm going to use that. And this little buddy here too is going to debut as well. I got this. It's the Olfa Circle Rotary Cutter. That's what it says on the package. So kind of sort of two unboxings in my thing. So yeah, that's what that is. So I'm going to actually dial this up to, I'm guessing about 1.75 or 1.5 maybe, because I think that's 3 actually. 1 1/4, so it'll be 2.5. So it should be good, because I think that if I remember right, the circumference is all the way around, so it should reach a 2.5 inch circle. So I'm gonna dial it up because it doubles, because this is the radius and the diameter would be all the way around. So I'm gonna dial it up to, let's see here, that's 1.5, I do believe. Yeah, 1.5, or 1 1/4, sorry, because 1 1/4 times 2 would be 2.5. So it's going to be at 2.5. Since this is 2.25, it should be a little bit over, so it should be just fine. The Olfa thing has a cutter on it underneath here, and it's also got a cutter guard, so it should be fine. This is a super sharp point, so if you get this thing, and I will leave the Olfa thing down in the description as well. If you get this thing, do not poke yourself on this. It is very sharp. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, oh, apparently you can dial that in, I guess. Okay, well, that's interesting. I'm just going to put this on the piece of paper. Pop that circle out. It didn't make the nicest circle, but I still have yet to figure it out. That should be a 2.25 inch circle. Or a 2.5 inch circle, I guess. Let's see. I'm gonna dial it a little bit more. Maybe I just missed the. Pop the circle out again, and we'll try it again. Okay, it just fits the area. I can't pop this out like the other one, so you're just gonna have to. You just gotta trust me. Here, I'll see if I can show you. It fits the area like that, so I know that's right. See? Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually take that, even though it's uneven. You know, like I said, I'm doing it as a test thing. So I also got this rotary cutter. I haven't tried that yet. It's probably like my other rotary cutters, but I think I'm going to keep on working on with my Olfa because it looked like it would be a pretty good thing. Okay, and then okay, it's still going. I'm going to get my back, as you can see, both sides. I'm going to do the same exact thing as before, basically. No difference. The only difference is size-wise. So, honestly, at this point, if you don't want to watch it again, you can skip to the end, but I'm just re-showing it because, in all honesty, I figure, you know, somebody might miss it, and it's good to have two parts. So basically, yeah, like I showed before, put this in the grooves as before. Grab your circle, slap her on top of there. Get your Mylars that are going to be a lot bigger this time. I gotta find them. Not those ones. It's going to be these ones. Apparently this also has paper that's cut with it, I guess. Okay, so it's got pre-cut paper. I don't know why. But I'm going to roll with that because I have no clue what's going on. Why they gave me pre-cut paper. Maybe it's for testing purposes. I don't know. So yeah, that's what will happen. So yeah, I'm going to place some Mylar on top of it as before. And then I'm going to flip this around. That'll be in the groove. Come on. And it'll slap down. And then I'm going to place the bottom right in here. This one, as you may not have seen, actually has this thing to protect it. It's an O-ring, but it's got that thing so when it drops down it doesn't break. And it actually has a second O-ring with it, just in case, you know, because like I'm sure there's a certain durability standpoint. So you drop the bottom down. In this one the bottom's more visible, so yeah. You drop it down with the flat part facing up as before. And I'm going to take it over here. The stamp one, boom, stamp it down. That should go up into there. It went up into there. Stamp it two. And we should have, okay, well that didn't work that well. I don't know why that didn't work. Well, it was supposed to. Okay. try it with this, just this. Okay guys, there you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Notice. Okay, so it took 2 tries to get this one. So as you can see, you know, I probably should have set it up beforehand. But in all honesty, you know, the button making process is never 100%. You're going to have your fails. That's just the way it goes. But, you know, you'll also, as you can see with this one, and where was it? This one, I know that's not the one I made today, but I've made it before, and they were actual buttons that I made. As you can see with the both of them, there are successes too. So, if you would like to leave a like or a comment, you can actually leave it down in the description below. It's totally fine. I do actually answer my comments, and well, I'm very okay with having likes as well as views to my page. And if you would like, you can leave a like or a comment down in the description below, or you can subscribe to my channel, which would be overly appreciated. All you gotta do is click the subscribe button. It's the red button down below, and make sure to click the little bell after that for notifications, and click all. And I will catch all you dudes and dudettes on the flip side. See you later. Bye.